In 1912, Marcel Duchamp unveiled a revolutionary painting that shattered the conventions of traditional art. Its title, Nude Descending a Staircase, No. 2. This work moved away from classical beauty, attempting instead to capture motion and time on a static canvas. In fact, this was Duchamp's second attempt at the subject. His earlier No. 1, 1911, was more static and Cubist in style, an experimental but preliminary study. A year later, No. 2 brought movement, structure, and temporal flow into a unified, striking visual form. Painted in oil on canvas, the work features metallic textures, fluid brushwork, and subdued reddish-brown tones. The human figure appears as overlapping geometric shapes, cones, cylinders, curves, reminiscent of machine parts. These forms are rearranged to simulate motion, like visual snapshots of a single figure walking downstairs. The staircase isn't a literal structure but rather a symbolic device for the passage of time. Lines, curves, and arcs around the figure represent rotation, propulsion, and kinetic energy. Importantly, the nude figure lacks gender, identity, and emotion, it exists as pure movement. This was a radical shift from traditional depictions of the nude, which emphasized stillness and sensuality. Duchamp drew inspiration from chronophotography, particularly the motion studies of Etienne Jules Méry and Edouard Muybridge. But rather than simply mimicking their techniques, Duchamp translated time into a new visual language. The work synthesizes Cubist deconstruction of form and futurist obsession with motion, creating a hybrid avant-garde style that defied categorization. At the time, the painting was rejected by the French art establishment for being too experimental. Rather than compromise, Duchamp withdrew it from the 1912 Salon d'Independence. But in 1913, at the Armory show in New York, the piece caused a sensation. Critics mocked it, some even claimed it looked like an explosion in a shingle factory. And even the US president at the time made derisive comments. Yet the controversy only fueled its fame. Nude Descending a Staircase became a turning point in modern art, foreshadowing Duchamp's later pivot toward conceptual art. Through ready-mades like the urinal and the bicycle wheel, Duchamp would explore art as pure idea, not merely object. Here, the nude is no longer a physical body, but a stream of data, energy, and time. This marked a profound philosophical shift in how we view human presence in art. Ultimately, this work stands at the crossroads between traditional painting and modernism, serving as both a radical experiment and a milestone in 20th-century art history.